Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love message for the tail end of September. It's good for Sun, Rising Moon, and Venus sign of Sagittarius in tropical astrology. However, keep an open mind. This is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. Check out your other placements on my sister channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs. If you're new to this channel, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra, but don't let the name fool you. Right now it's Soma Chandra Sagittarius. I just read for Libra and Sag on this channel, and we hyper-focus on relationships. If you're looking for a different kind of reading, you can check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot. And if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to the website's in the description below. I do all kinds of messages. I read for somebody's pet tonight. They were a Sagittarius. I wondered if the strength would come out. It didn't. Anyways, all right, let's get into it, you guys. So, Welp, Sag, it looks like the full moon in Pisces rocked your world. The overall reaching themes of the reading are the moon, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Four of Cups twice and the Wheel again. Holy shit, conflicted. Multiple choices, inconsistency, and decisions. I have aching, pining love, a past love possibly, and someone's been elusive. I think that you guys are I think that full moon in Pisces really rocked you guys. I think you've been very emotional, maybe confused, and tapping into your deeper emotions, your hidden emotions even. I think you guys have been thinking a lot about the cycles you've been playing out in your lives. Yeah, big time. Because here's why. Let's do it a little backwards. I'm going to do it a little backwards. Your cards, Sag, from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle deck. This deck talked a lot. A lot of cards wanted to come out for everybody. Consequences, karma, destiny, cause and effect. Only you, fixated, attached, hypnotized, and exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. You guys are having some epiphanies about your karma, your fate, the way you've played out some cycles. I think you're realizing that maybe with one specific relationship, but I suspect this might be kind of an amalgam for you of, I think you're thinking about just cycles you've played out in general in your life, in love. I mean, I don't have a lot of major arcana, so it's really on the surface level, but you've been thinking about karma and the consequences of being fixated or fixating quickly on a person maybe, and it's exhausted you. It's like really exhausted you. Between you and another person, I have apprehensive, vows, boundaries, and clinging. It's just the overall energy between the two of you. These two kind of paired up together. Someone is apprehensive about commitment. Commitment promises fidelity, guarded, cautious, and afraid. Now, everyone says Sagittarius fears commitment. I don't know about that. They don't settle. You guys don't settle down easily. So maybe you're the ones that are apprehensive about commitment, but someone has been apprehensive about vows or commitment. And then it's like, no, I'm going to draw the line. I have boundaries. And yet there's a clinging. So it's like a back and forth. I'm apprehensive, but I want commitment. I have boundaries, but I'm obsessed. Are you guys Libra, really? This looks like a Libra thing, actually. I'm like, is this Sag? Yeah, so that's what's going on between you and another person. From the Island Time Wellness deck for your person, I have addiction, passion, and the runner. So codependent, obsession, possessive, controlling, has a block, a restraint, but there's passion. There's like an insane chemistry. You like each other equally. You have a lot of fun, but the runner, there's a runner in a codependent relationship. They fear intimacy and they listen to their ego first. This might have been a person you were kind of addicted to in some way. They keep running from you, but yet there's all this passion. But your cards are mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect old wounds, introspection. With the moon and the Seven of Pentacles in the wheel, yeah, you're definitely doing a lot of self-reflection. And self-indulgence, focus on the self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. You're definitely doing shadow work because the devil is on the table. Other than that, it's a Capricorn involved. But Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming. A surprise invitation or meeting or hesitation. A new person might come into your life, although I don't have an ace. I do have communication here. So I think that someone might have communicated with you and it was a surprise, or like it was a meeting set up at the last minute. I have coffee cup at the bottom of the deck, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. I think you are going to meet with this person. I think you're going to have a cup of coffee with them and talk to them. But the reason for the reading is the Nine of Cups. The way someone's feeling about you is the Devil. You see yourself as the Nine of Swords, Sagittarius. You look stressed out. What you need to know is the Three of Pentacles, but the final outcome is the Queen of Swords. You could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your energy. We have Sag here. We have Aries here. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn. So the reason for the reading is the Nine of Cups. So someone's happy, living in the moment. The Chariot, Judgment, the Knight of Pentacles. I think that someone wanted a rebirth with you maybe, or there's this big decision. I think someone might be coming to see you at the end of this month. It'll make you happy. Someone might be traveling and they they're at the sudden crossroads and then they stop dead in their tracks and they think about something here with you. Or you're like, okay, we're moving forward. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on. I'm happy about this. I'm hearing an inner calling, but you're kind of stopped dead in your tracks, or they're stopped dead in their tracks. The way it's like there's been an indulgence and a happiness between the two of you, but I kind of get the feeling that with Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles, someone is saying, whoa there, Nelly, I got to really think about this and maybe slow down and be a little bit more methodical. They're happy with you, but it's definitely something to think about. Like, where's this relationship going? They are moving towards you, but they're moving slowly. The way someone's feeling is the Devil. Clarifying the Devil, I have Death, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's some kind of huge desire between you and this person. It might have been very sexual. I'm feeling a lot of passion off of the Devil tonight, and obsessive passion. I think that when I see Death, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, it's like something ended, or it almost ended, and then this person was like, wait, I got to come back and talk to Sag. Like, even though it's over, is it really over? I think they suck you in because you're the Nine of Swords, Sagittarius. You are stressed the hell out. Like, you are worried. You're anxious. You're like, oh my God, this is a nightmare. Some of you are just thinking about, this is like a past cycle you've been thinking about with the person. You might have played this cycle out with several people. I see you thinking here. The High Priestess, the Moon, and the Eight of Wands. Well, there's communication. There was communication. There will be communication. I think this communication confuses you. But I noticed something interesting when I dropped out these cards. Look at this Knight of Cups and look at this High Priestess. This person sucks you the hell in. Like, look at that. Like, good Lord, this person must be really good with words. This person might love bomb. This person might be very emotional with the Devil and the Knight of Cups and Death. It's like very dramatic. Like, first we've got the Nine of Cups. I think someone's coming to see you and you're happy about it, or you thought you were, but then you're stressed at the same time. You're listening to your intuition, but it's not bringing clarity. I don't have the High Priestess to the Sun. I have the High Priestess to the Moon. Like, can I trust this? I don't know. You're doing a lot of self-reflection, but there will be communication back and forth. Or maybe like this one text message confused you. Or there's distance and it's confusing. Here's what you need to know. The Three of Pentacles. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, Temperance. That's you. You could be dealing with another Sag, but this is what you need to know. This person will deal with you, or there's a situation that can be like they'll work on it with you. But the Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, and Temperances, it's like it's fun, it's friendship, but someone won't really open up. They act strategic, and then they give the other person, then they give you the cold shoulder. For some of you, this might be happening in career or at work. Like they're nice to you, but then it's like you'll work. Out of nowhere, I'm hearing a career thing. This is just like one little tidbit about work for like one person. It's going fine, but you don't really want to be friends with them. Like, I'll punch out when I'm done. That's the way to go. It'll bring you peace. But I feel like what's happening here is, if it's romance, that, which is what I intended it to be, you need to know that this person will not open up and be fully honest. They will give you the cold shoulder at times. Or also they might be saying to you, their advice might be, look, keep your options open, work on this with them. But there's nothing saying you can't go out and date other people unless you're committed to each other, unless you're committed. But the final outcome is the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords is the Five of Swords, the Magician, Aries, and the King of Wands. I do have quite a bit. I have the Emperor over here as well. I think I see one of two things here. I'm bent. You're going to talk to me. You're going to talk to me right now. I want to win. Who wants to manifest this King of Wands as if they are a possession that fucking belongs to them? I mean, not all of you are doing that, but some of you are. Like, someone just won't stop. Like, they want what they want. They want what they want. Now, it's also possible, another thing I'm seeing here is you are mad and you're like, you're manipulative. You are trying to manipulate me and I see you coming now. Like, this is them, this is you. And the roles could be reversed. This Queen of Swords could be mad to see you claim independence, but you're showing up as the Queen of Swords over here. So some of you are just bent at this guy that you thought, I think some of you are looking back and realizing this person could kind of get whatever they wanted out of me. Because it was with when I get the Nine of Cups and the Devil, that's quite a bit of an indulgence. There could have even been drinking, maybe some drugs, like recreational or something for a few of you. But we're ending on you needing to be very firm and mad. But the first message I did hear was, you're going to fight to the death for this guy, even though you don't really trust him and he stresses you out. Do you love him, or is he just something that you have to win? Ask yourself that, really. But others of you are going to call this person out because you can't deal with it anymore. You're exhausted from being on this fun little ride here. Yeah, and your cards, Sag, are the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords. So first you're going to stand up for yourself. Then you're mushy and like, but wait. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. Ace of Swords. You may find something out this week. You may get an answer that you don't like. Or it's like it makes you love him more, but it stresses you out at the same time. Getting the truth. Some of you may get a download, an intuitive download. See the intuition heightened on both of these chicks? That stresses you out. Some of you have to pick between two women too. You have to pick which woman you want to be. You have to pick which woman you want to be with. Oh, I heard the weirdest download. Some of you just realized that someone you're with is like a past person you were with. Yeah, and it's all this back and forth about whether or not you're going to get serious. Do I protect myself or do I fall in love? You're thinking about that. I think a lot of you are just doing a lot of life review. This person, chemistry, spark, passion, desire, they feel a lot of chemistry with you. But they also avoid. They block, escape, and push away. But now they're receptive. So they avoid, but then they're receptive. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. I often notice there are two faces to Aries because in the tarot, we'll think about it. They're either the Fool or the Emperor. Which one are you? Can I have the Emperor here? Some of you have like an Aries around you. But this person has two sides to them, or like there was all this chemistry, but they might have blocked you out or pushed you away, in particular in regards to commitment. But now they're suddenly open-hearted and vulnerable. You might have sent them a message like, we got to talk. And the Five of Swords could just be like, God damn it, something's got to change. Something's got to change. What are we manifesting here? You could be dealing with, yeah, I just heard Gemini out of nowhere, Gemini. But the way this person feels about you, Sag, is the Five of Wands, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So I don't think this is the Five of Wands is between the two of you. I think it has to do with like other bullshit in their environment. They could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a couple people here. Like this King of Wands doesn't have to be these kings and queens could be other people that you're dealing with, but someone could also be fighting with their boss, their dad, or something like that. I've noticed a lot of family members showing up in tarot readings as we move into the fall, but this person might be married. They could have a lot of responsibility, older, more mature. They like a lot of control here. They have emperor status going on. They might be in charge and oversee a lot of other bullshit. They do want to continue to work on something here with you, and they are opening up emotionally to you a little bit. Because this Emperor is kind of avoidant. Well, not really avoidant, but he doesn't have much to say. But this Page of Cups is receptive and vulnerable with you. So I feel like there's communication here, and I feel like you're very exhausted by the consequences. You will get some kind of a breakthrough, either through text or face-to-face. But it seems to be about either you're doing this or this other person's doing it. Maybe you're both doing this. Someone's apprehensive about commitment, and like 1 minute they obsessively cling, and then the next minute they draw the line and have boundaries. This is clearly something that you're thinking about here. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God, there's the Seven of Pentacles again. There you are. Wow. I'm seeing Four of Cups. Here's the Knight of Cups again, the Seven of Cups. A lot of repeating cards in all these decks, and I shuffled them a lot. This is like, how do I really feel? What am I really doing? I don't really know. Now, if you know exactly how you feel, this other person's got to figure out what they want. This Four of Cups is the kiss of death in a relationship. Well, it's not the kiss of death. It's more like if a person's doing this, they can't get you off their mind, but they won't take your cup, and they won't take any cups in front of them either. Someone's making comparisons, but at this point, nothing's good enough. Not the cups in front of them, not the cup being handed, nothing's good enough. It's like God, it's like an emotional crisis here happening. So if you're feeling that way, Sag, just work through these feelings. You have an opportunity to break cycles for yourself, but I see a pattern playing out again. What's the pattern going to be? The Four of Cups, I can't get them off my mind. I romanticize it. I'm confused. Three of Cups, let's hang out. The cycle ends. We have the Hierophant, but we also have the Queen of Wands and the Magician. Someone does want to manifest you. Also work. Some of you are leveling up in work too. So just keep doing the self-reflection, Sagittarius, because I think for, like I said, a lot of you, yes, this will go down, but for others of you, this is just something that you're reviewing about love. Either way, just know that the breakdown or the problem here has been that someone can't really open up emotionally. They're willing to do friends with benefits, but they can't open up. Also, someone might not like the other person's friends. There is a transformation happening. A Capricorn might be watching you and bothering you, and you don't want them to talk to you. You're hiding from them, and they might come. This could be someone's bitchy ex trying to get back at him. I just heard from a masculine Sagittarius, their ex won't forgive them for some past mistake they made, and they want the whole world to know that you're like a player or something, even though that might have been like 10 years ago or whatever. Ignore that chick. Yeah, they're pulling back though. They're saying stop. All right, Sag, that's your reading for the end of the month. I think I am going to do an extended because I think you're waiting to hear an answer. And this guy over here suddenly goes from being avoidant to receptive. I think the time you guys spend together will be a little awkward. And then if you talk to them in the next 4 or 5 days, and there's going to be some like showdown here with the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I'm terribly curious to see where that will go. And I want to see if this pattern can be broken. it's over, but I'm obsessed and I watch you and then I come back and then you're drawn to them and you're anxious and like it's fun, but you don't really know what's going on. And I'm dying to see where this goes. So I will do an extended if you need that. It'll be at the top of the description below to check on this person. But that's what the end of the month looks like. Pick which queen you want to be. Yeah. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.